So life is dark, but the sooner you give in to that, the better. You can try and walk through life being happy all the time and being an egomaniac and trying to one up everyone and all this kind of shit. Um, but, and it can work. I mean, if you're obsessed and if you're just fine with being weird and being, you know, like that, and if you fundamentally um, are fucking crazy. You've got to have a level of like kind of just not really, you know. I don't want to say having a disregard for yourself and not caring about yourself, but you kind of need to have an attitude where you basically are like. It's kind of like that, but then it's not because you're smart enough to understand that, you know, what you're doing. Like you do care about yourself, but then it's just like it's kind of like you not caring about yourself is caring about yourself, if that makes any sense. But anyway, what I'm saying is life inevitably will get dark at some point. Bad things will happen in your life. That's just inevitable, right? You can walk around through life thinking everything's going to be perfect all the time, but the fact of the matter is that's just not realistic. Okay? Maybe you can make it work, right? Prove me wrong. But my point is I mean, you know, realistically, it doesn't seem to be the case. I guess it's like, you've also got to, even if I'm maybe, let's say I'm wrong about the fact that it's unrealistic to be perfect all the time. Maybe it is realistic for it to be perfect all the time. It's just the fact that, you know, I stepped in shit, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, you know, shit hit the fan, and, you know, that's just what happened to me, so but at the end of the day you got to just play the cards that you're dealt. And at the end of the day I'm just fed up, right? I'm fed up, I'm sick of it. Something bad happened and I don't really feel like saving it. I don't really feel like going in the direction of trying sort everything out and whatever. I'm just gonna be like, all right, fine, shit hit the fan, I'm just gonna have to play this card that I was dealt. Just deal the hand, play the hard, play the hand that I was dealt, and just, because I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of like shit fucking happening, and then me just having to fix everything and just to feel happy again. It's just like I'm so sick of it. But by this point, I think I'd rather just be fucking miserable. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily what's gonna happen, but I'm opening myself up to the fact, to the possibility that can happen, you know, and I'm not saying that will happen, but if you're gonna venture into the unknown, you know, and you know have this kind of idea that life is dark and stuff like that, it's very possible that you will end up miserable. I'm not saying you will. Maybe you'll be even happier than before, but you know, and you gotta also understand, like, I know personally the reasons why I have struggled to venture into the unknown, and to have like this thinking of, have this kind of way of thinking of life is dark. You know, it's just because of the fact that you know I've been a people pleaser. You know, I've been obsessed with the idea of ultimately being liked, and you know, just being a pussy. That's all I've been. And it's like I guess I've just really held on to that. Um, you know, um, Don't be scared to get angry. Don't be scared to be hated. Don't be scared to be disliked. Don't be scared to not be loved. Don't be scared to not be cared about. Don't be scared, you know, to even be treated like shit. Or, you shouldn't, if someone treats you like shit, it's like, you don't have to react, you know? I mean, you can react, but at the same time, it's like this thing of ultimately, you know, you don't have to care, you know? You don't have to care and you don't have to change for people, you know? Open your mind and, be comfortable with being dumb, be comfortable with yourself and, you know, just be comfortable with,